Right, to celebrate, the shed now has power. I'm as happy as the day I pulled out 2 Land Rovers with the Terios. There's the Terios again on a dodgy bridge. But that's weird, the GoPro gets so close, it goes funny. Yeah, so temporarily we just got an extension lead going to the inverter. I'll show you that in a minute, but tomorrow I'm going to put in a proper 4-way adapter so I can plug other stuff in. I've got the only thing that runs in here of mains is the Dremel. So the laptop, which doesn't need to be on. I can use a Chromebook for most stuff. This is just to program radios. I've got a tablet there, an extra screen there for, I know, if I need to use it. Clock, 16 degrees in here. Phone just sits here doing phone stuff. Pile of crap I need to put away. But yeah, the 110 amp hour battery turned up today. It's only a cheap one. I'd say full size battery for those of you with large vehicles. 110 amp hours is enough. I might buy a second one. The Victron, I've got a squeaky chair. Victron inverter, 800 watts, pure sine wave, is running the laptop and the screen at the moment. So tomorrow I'm going to put in a nice tidy lead with a 4-way coming up behind there or under there. So I've got this green extension lead and cord protruding everything. And then I've got to remove the second charge controller I put in for this sealed battery to run the LED lights. I was getting noise on the radio from LEDs whenever I tried, so running the LEDs of a separate battery and charge controller eliminated that. But I'm going to go back to this bulb I've had for a while. 5 watts, 12 volt, forget the name of it, it's too bright to look at. That's sufficient lighting in here. I've still got the camping one for zapping bugs because I had a little fly in there earlier, which is gone, so I think it's been zapped. So I'm going to go that, use this charge controller on the new battery and run the light off it. Well, the light's run off at the moment and I've got no interference. Local repeater's working fine, I'll turn that down. So yeah, that's the shack at the moment. Show you some old CB radio and CB equipment and some amateur radio stuff, 10-11 meters, 4 meters, 2 meter all mode. The GoPro's not great when this sort of light. The timber for the shelves and the desk is being utilised because I can hang cables off it and push wires behind for storage. Got my voltmeter up there, Bluetooth speaker, thing for a mast if I want to put a mast up, sits in there. I need to tidy that up. The other week when I tested the antenna, I wrote down settings for the tuner for the bands and just left it on the box. So there's the tuner there at the back for the Wonder Wand. I'm using a horizontal wire antenna at the moment. External speaker, power leads and spare antennas if I want to go portable with the 817. Spare tablet there. I normally use the Chromebook in here and just use the laptop for programming. The Chromebook's in the house. That monitor goes either way, so I've got it that way because I can. The UV5R and then the desktop charger here is for the GT3 TP, which is in my EDC bag, and these 2 AA8Ss they have to charge with a desktop charger on 240 volts, so I'll put in a little 4 or 6 plug socket thing in the background tomorrow in the back of there on the desk. Tidy all this crap away. I'm going to put the switch on the light so I can turn it on and off without having to turn off everything. But yeah, the shack is up and running. It's great. And not much more to say really. 110 amp hour battery. All it's going to do is run Chromebook and a radio and a light. 400 milliamps, sorry, 400 milliamps to run that. That's 400 milliamps on standby. When I transmit, it goes to 2.8 amps, and you only talk like periodically, you don't talk the entire time it's switched on, so 110 amps should last. Get only a 40 watt panel on the roof, but I've got another 40 watt on the car I could put on this roof. But, yeah, I'm not in here every day for excessive amounts of time. I'm only in here for an hour here and an hour there, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. So 110 amps and of battery and 40 watts of solar should be enough. And we'll see how we get on over the next few winter months. Yeah, just need to have a bit of a tidy up. Everything's got to find its home. But that's it really. The desk is fine. There's a lot of weight there on radios, but that shelf, when I put the Go box up there, the shelf didn't bow. It's quite strong and well built. If you watch the previous videos of me building stuff in here, I'll show you next door. Still haven't got a door. The light's up next door, but I haven't wired it in. So there's the shelving in here. Sleeping bag, bug out bags down there. Tools are down there. Portable oven, camping stuff that all came out of my home. Some bottles of water, Kelly kettle, bits for the log burner, coal, tarp, sleeping bag, folding bed, more sleeping bags, air beds, camo netting. Yeah, so that's all junk, tool storage. Tidy up out there and get the light working. But I don't really need a light out there. I'm getting camping gear out. It's generally daytime anyway. But there's a light out there. But the main thing was just to quickly finish off in there so I could get stuff in for storage, and then focus on getting the power up and running in here. And now we have the power thanks to the Victron charge inverter. Cheap 110 amp hour battery and a cheap charge controller. Yeah, you can buy the Victron Bluetooth one, which I do want to get, but it's about £100. Are you in the shed? Maybe. This is one in the bath. Whilst she's in the bath, quickly run in the shed. But yeah, on a budget, cheap shed, cheap DIY solar, cheap bulb off eBay, cheap LED lights, which are no good anyway, cheap battery. Yeah, we're all up and working and on the air. And the radio's gone quiet, so that's probably my cue. Yeah, no one on the radio. Right, we'll catch you on the next video.